Hey, what's up? It's Burst, and this is a video a long time coming, I guess. Most of y'all have already seen this battle, but I've just kind of delayed uploading this for whatever reason. Anyway, this is some week, whatever the fuck, against KrabbyShack. Let me check what week it is, because I know we skipped it in my uploads. Because it's a week 9, week 8. Yes, this is week 7. I just picked up Aurora's in the last week transactions. And I decided, you know what, Aurora's is really good against the high tiers of this team, so let's bring it. Right. Um, by the way, since I've already played week 10 has already gone by, and this is a week 7 match. I have no clue what happened, I just know that like, what type of shenanigans were happening, you know? I guess, I hope y'all understand. Anyway, I'm picking my mons here, right? I'm like trying to figure out what I brought again, because I kind of forgot. So I leave behind Crocodile and Tangrowth because I don't think I need too much redirection. And essentially I have, I believe it's an Articuno lead. And so basically this is one of my half-ass prep weeks when I was like, oh, wheezing. How about I bring an entirely ability-based strategy? Yeah, so you're gonna see that. Because first off, Um, it's a wheezing lead, first off, not in the back. And it kind of screws me. So I'm like, well, okay. This is like, I have to get the speed advantage here for the sake of Auroras. So I think, who do I want to take out? Obviously, I want to take out Wheezing. So, let's wait a second here. And then, oh wait, why am I switching? Oh, I think I just wanted the speed advantage so that the Ice Punch here is going to do more damage. But generally, the speed advantage is what I'm doing. So we see the automatic max from Chomp. That's alright, I think. It's like, what's it gonna do, huh? Whirlwind? And like, knock my Lopunny's attack? That's like, not the point of Lopunny at all. So we get my max up as well, right? By the way, if I'm like, taking a second or 3, it's because right now I'm trying to, season a cast iron skillet, and this is round number 2 of 4. We're about 10 minutes into it, so it's getting a little smoky in my apartment. Anyway, so Wheezing goes for the protect here, which is fine because we're not targeting into it. And we see a Steel Spike come out into the Lop slot. Tells me it's not. I actually don't know what that tells me, to be honest, but it tells me that Fizz Def is going to be not too helpful. Or Fizz Attack is not going to be too helpful. Then we see the Wheezing here exists. That's cool. And so, of course, my Life Orb's revealed, and I see my Flame Orb because they're not cuts. That's what I want to do. I want to switch in Lopunny so I could switch or get the Flame Orb out onto the Garchomp. That's what I want to do, so I try to switch Roaring there. So the main issue is that now they know that I'm Flame Orb, it's probably going to be Flame Orb Switcheroo. Which, by the way, I should have brought Facade, but because I didn't, now I'm, like, burned. So Neutralizing Gas wears off. And he just goes straight into Scrafty, and I thought, like, oh wow, this is, like, a gimme for me. Because first off, we're +2 now. And so, this Airstream is going to do a lot. And of course we get the free Switcheroo out. This is probably like the perfect turn. Oh shit, I Mindstormed, that's what went wrong. So he actually read that pretty well. But he did give me +2. And then getting me down to below half with the Rockfall, it's pretty fine. I'm not too worried about it. So yeah, we're just getting all these knocks right now. And okay, so now I go for the freest airstream of my life, and I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'll ice punch into the chomp. Which, by the way, I probably should have like Mindstormed into the Garchomp here, or gotten like a decent chunk of damage off onto the chomp. Yes, okay, like Scrappy takes that out, that's fine. That's to be expected. So then we see the Kova Berry onto the Scrafty. Could we just Oko it anyway? Because we're gods like that, right? So I say that we should have waited because we could have done that next turn after getting a shit ton of damage off onto this Chomp. But now we get also Burn Carrying Clutch for helping us survive. I'm like, okay, I'll bring in Auroras here, not realizing that, oh, he's just gonna bring in Weezing, isn't he? I should have just brought in Cinderace, because I had ways to deal with Weezing with Cinderace, but not with Auroras. So now I'm like left in a situation where, what am I gonna be able to do here, right? I think the safer play is to go for the Freezing Glare into Chomp. Or either that or Tailwind this final turn, yeah. Actually, I don't agree with that play. I think Freezing Glare and Chomp is the correct play here. I think he wants to preserve the Weezing as much as possible. And yeah, Chomp is just gonna do Chomp things. So I feel like that if we got our +2 Freezing Glare off, we probably could have killed the Chomp pretty easily. And now we're left against this. And Cinderace is fine, right? We can get the Zen Headbutt out onto the Weezing, no problem. But then we're left relying on Blizzards. So what I should do is just straight up Zen Headbutt Blizzard. Or, yeah, sorry, Iron Head Blizzard is the more correct play here. Because it's still super effective. So yeah, that is the go-to play, right? It only fails if he survives the Iron Head, right? But he survives the Iron Head, right? And so Blizzard, Weezing avoids it, which is like, damn. The one mon that I would have really loved to have the Blizzard hit, it misses. And the Sludge Bomb comes out onto the Cinderace, pretty good targeting because, yeah, he knows he can kill me with that in a second turn. So he finally sends out Miltank. And this is why Cinderace is so goddamn important. Correct play here is to protect and Flash Cannon. That is the absolutely correct play here. Protect, Cinderace, Flash Cannon, the Weezing. First Weezing protects, which is fine. Or actually, it would have been more correct to protect and then Blizzard. But I'm not sure which, but the protect on the Cinderace was the objectively correct call there. So I'm left in kind of a sticky situation when Miltank just KOs the Cinderace here, and I'm left in the oh shit, Miltank can then KO my Auroras right here real quick. And because of that miss on the Blizzard, which, I mean, it's Blizzard, it's gonna happen. Well, we're stuck in this fucking sticky situation where just gotta go for it and hope. I don't know why I'm trying to like protect or Aurora Veil or whatever. What am I gonna do? Stall? Yeah, so Miltank avoids it there. So of course, my win con there was Miltank. It hits Miltank and then it freezes, and I live the high horsepower coming toward me, and etc. 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 Or sorry, Ironhead. Yeah, so objectively correct play was that sorry, what would have been better is if I hit the Blizzard, it would have gone down to chip range. And then I could use Protect Stall. But we can't Protect Stall here. And so, because of poor Protect management, Aurorus goes down. That's game 1. Pretty well played by Krabby. And now we go into game 2. Alright, anyway, game 2, after a little bit of a break, I'm like, yeah, why not just do that again? I don't know why I thought this. I was being a little bit of a dumbass, not gonna lie. But yeah, I think what I was really wanting to do here is if I could get the Lopunny out first, then at least I could get the turn 1 burn and not mitigate the damage from the early game Garchomp. That's what my thought was, right? So he has the same lead, and I kind of just like throw this lead here. It's like, okay, here's the thing. He already knows, or let's have a thought puzzle real quick. He already knows that I have Switcheroo Flame Orb. He already knows this. Now, what's gonna happen? He's gonna A, let it happen, B, switch out Garchomp and let it happen, or C, he's gonna protect the Garchomp and taunt with the Weezing. Now, what do you think is gonna happen here? He doesn't want me to switcheroo, or he doesn't want me to switcheroo onto the right mon, but, oh, he protects with the Garchomp, oh shit! Now my protect is fucking useless! Because I'm trying to stall against a max rockfall from a fucking Garchomp, and there goes the taunt. Congratulations, you fucked up your early game. And if that doesn't tell you exactly what happened, I don't know what does. So anyway, I'm like, oh well, I'm just gonna airstream because fuck it. And I expect him to I expect him to protect there, but I want to airstream anyway. I probably should have done is at least airstream. Oh, recharge headset coming from my headset. Perfect. I should have at least airstreamed into the chomp. But I don't know what I was thinking there. It was also probably the freest mindstorm of my life there. Because I could have read that he doesn't want to bring Scrafty again, because if he brings Scrafty again, he's going to proc competitive. And he doesn't want to deal with that. You know, just reading these adjustments as objectively correct plays. So that was the freest mindstorm of my life, right? And I didn't even go for it. So that's, again, another misplay there. So yeah, he protects, which is fine. You kind of expect it, but what are you gonna do? Then Rockfall, obviously. You, like, just nothing you can really expect other than that there. And mind you, Rockfall number 2 is gonna KO because there's no burn. So, Airstream comes out. It's a pretty solid chunk. It would have done more if it was Mindstorm, but probably would have just done like over half a little bit. But that would also have lost me that. Because, lost me the interaction, I mean. Because coming up this next turn, I wouldn't be able to outspeed. And so, more of this is actually like the freest Mindstorm of my life. Right. It's all about who I target here. It's either do I KO the Chomp or do I KO the Weezing? And honestly, KOing the Weezing is the objectively correct play here. Because there's no way he's gonna switch in that Scrafty, but I wasn't realizing that. I should I don't know. So I was like, oh, double Garchomp, right? And withdraw Weezing. Okay, that's fine. Zapdos comes out. Okay. And, okay. Oh, Ice Punch. The Garchomp avoids it, and then a Mind Storm comes out. And Ice Punch would have gotten into the red, but it wasn't gonna like. Oh yeah, but Garchomp avoided Ice Punch because of what's it called? Sand? It's not Sand Body, but it's something similar to that. I don't know. It's whatever ability he was running that made it have a little bit more of evasion. That's how that worked. And he got rid of that or he gets rid of that whenever he has Wheezing out. That's important to know. So anyway, I could have just like massively chunked that Zap, but instead, no. Also, freest Auroras in my life, right? Freest Auroras of my life. What the fuck am I thinking here? Just click Auroras. And I don't click Auroras, and now I don't have Hail. Fuck. Anyway. I mean, okay. Aurora's won't have done much, because he's just gonna Rockfall anyway. Never mind. But, damn, you know. He's probably gonna switch in the Weezing anyway, right? Yeah. Which is probably why I should have, like, Iron-Headed into the Zapdos slot, but instead, I tried taking out the Chomp. Which is actually more of the correct play, but why did I go for Zen Headbutt? Like, why? I should have just gone for, like, maybe that was, like, the best play, even. Maybe that was the best damage. Never mind. It's probably the best damage onto the Chomp, and, yeah. Even though Auroras would have been my late game here, the fact is that Auroras went about sped. So, you know, Taunt's worn off, right? And so I can probably think through here, like, hey, he's probably expecting me to want to KO the Weezing because he wants me, or he's expecting me to want to switcheroo here. So instead, what we should do is protect there and then hope that I don't switcheroo. Which is kind of how it goes. Oh, something happened. Air pressure in my thing changed. And my apartment changed and my door closed all the way. Okay. So we see the expert belt on Moltank. Makes sense. Weezing doesn't do something. High horsepower comes out. Which is why I need to pay attention to shit. And then flinch, pretty awesome. Not much I can say there. Probably just gonna be a taunt, but if it was a taunt, it didn't matter at that point. So, I don't know what I do here. I think the objectively correct play is to Pyro Ball the tank? No. Oh no, my objectively correct play is just Ironhead Weezing again. There's really just double Weezing here. Whatever I can do to take it out. Okay, the Aurora switch might also have been decent. It depends on if he protects or not. Actually I don't like that because if he's just fighting moves into that slot, it's pretty dog shit of a play. Oh, there we go. The high horsepower into that. We're into the Cinderace slot. Never mind. So, we all know what the objectively correct play here is, right? We protect Auroras, and we use Lockbiny Fake Out to get the, Wait, is that Misty Terrain? I'm not sure what Misty. Yeah, there is Mystery Terrain, so I should not Fake Out, and this is a throw. Again, misplays on misplays here, right? Also, I burned my hand earlier, so I have like an ice pack, and if you hear like crinkling like this, that's it. I just got an ice pack on my hand that I can't have on all the time because it's my fucking hand. But it's an ice pack either way. Anyway, yeah. Now that he's got no expert belt and no burn, that means shit's whack. And yeah, I mean, we take that out, but it's not the ideal way of taking it out. And finally, Snow Warning comes on, right? So of course, what we do here is we hit Blizzard, and we start targeting down that Zapdos, really. Because we know Zapdos is coming into this last slot. So we click Blizzard, and we Ice Punch. This is probably one of the better plays of my game here. So, of course, this is what's going to happen, right? And what we gotta do is hope that Aurorus lives. And you're gonna see if Aurorus lives or not. First, we get Helping Hand. Oh shit. That's like a +1 boost right there. Yeah, so no freeze, but a crit. Cool. Thunderbolt comes out, and Oko's. Wally? Crit. So, apparently according to Calcs, that mattered. So, yeah. That left me in a position where I can outwin this based on the attack power of a burned Lopunny. Anyway, yeah, well played to Krabby. I kind of just had shit strats going into this, but he also abused it pretty nicely with keeping around that Weezing and his good early game switches all around. Yeah, he played really well in the early game, and unfortunately, crits and some hacks really did me in, but also, like, some of it's expected, so I'm not too worried. But, yeah, that's this match. Sorry it took so long to get out. It's whatever. And, bye.